It has been about a month and a half since I've actually sat myself in front of this camera. And I mean, it has been for a variety of reasons. The last month or so of my life has been nothing short of crazy, to be completely honest. And I'm sorry that it was, this YouTube stuff took a hit and it was a slip from me in my production. Obviously, I've still been doing a lot of, a little bit of short stuff just to sort of, keep myself going, keep myself sort of in the space, let you guys know that I'm actually not going to disappear off the face of the earth. But I think more than anything, I just want to get back and do another long form video because, as I said, it has been so long. I'm not really going to do too much today. It's just going to be a quiz. And while I'm doing the quiz, for any of you guys that are potentially interested, I'm just going to basically let you know what has all been going on in the last month. Because, yeah, I've just been all over the place, as well as you guys get to see a little quiz from myself. It's not too crazy of a quiz. I've got all the finals MVPs of all time. But yeah, it's basically just sort of a podcasty video, and at the same time, it's a quiz video just to keep you guys that bit more entertained. So, without further ado, as I said, as simplistic as ever, we have every single MVP in the finals since, 1969, which was just more than 50 years since I was born. I was born all the way in the age of the grade 2005. And we're going to go all the way back here. So I don't know how likely I'm going to be, but we will see how we go. I should theoretically get all of these, but for the most part, I got the 10 minutes on the clock. I might just leave the timer there just to keep me, keep my brain ticking over. I hope there is two names that I don't really like spelling, and that one is Giannis and one is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I'm going to see how I go spelling them. A lot of the time, I look them up on the internet, grab the name, put it back in. But I'm going to try and spell it today, so we'll see how we go. I'm just going to start the quiz now. And basically just talk sort of my whole way through about just everything that's been going on. Because in my life recently, I've just been going, oh, there we go. I've got it straight away. That is awesome. I've just sort of been on holidays. I obviously, being the ripe age of that I am in the younger years of my life and still sort of doing this content sort of part-time, I'm still studying, and I've gone back to studying now. I've been studying again for the last 4 weeks. So that does actually take some time up. It takes a lot of... I need to remember to continue typing because I'm against the clock here. I just need to remember, I'm trying to find that balance. Hold on. And to kunpo. Oh my god, I did it. I always forget the N. That is the one thing that I always do. I always forget the N. And I'm glad that I got it this time. So yeah, I have basically just been into the books hard recently and trying to balance that plus a job because obviously I have to get paid as well. It all kind of fits into one, and trying to balance it all out is quite the task. Igudala. Oh my god, I've put an O instead of Igudala. Is it U-O? There we go, it's U-O. I'm silly. So yeah, a lot of stuff's been going on. Holidays, study. It's all kind of just gone into one. Nowitzki. And I'm trying my best to balance it for you guys and get the content out at the same time. That's for me why short form content has been so good for me. And because I can continue to connect with you guys and collab with you guys at the expense of actually not too much of my time. Like, these videos take time to edit, to record. Like, a lot of stuff goes into them. Whereas your short form content, I can basically just record it, get it done, and post it within basically 10 minutes, depending on the complexity of the shorts. Obviously, shorts sometimes take a lot longer than others. Was this Garnett or was this Pierce? I forget. It was Paul Pierce. So yeah, it's basically... Oh my god. My spelling is horrendous. And if you guys are laughing at my spelling right now, you know what? I don't even blame you. I'm trying to talk and write at the exact same time actually isn't the easiest thing ever to do. Was Dwayne Wade, that was that year that he turned into Superman. Detroit Pistons would be none other than Chauncey Billups, I think it's spelled. Yeah, there we go. Shaq Diesel, O'Neal. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to find the time and space where I'm balancing it all into one. Jordan is going to dominate the boards here. I'm just pressing stuff. Like, why did I just press K? Oh, Jesus. Anyway, Olajuwon. There we go. And to be is it Thomas spelled like that, or is it Thomas with a H? Thomas. There we go. And the other year would have been Grant Hill, maybe? No. Lame Beer was on that roster. Oh, I know what his name is. Joe Dumars, that's his name. Jesus. Let's just get Larry Bird and Magic Johnson out of the way. I tried to do it as like in order as I possibly could. Obviously, when you get your repeating names, they're going to come up a few different times and probably break up the order. But I tried my absolute best. I got 5 minutes to go, and I'm pretty much most of the way through the board, which is awesome. But yeah, the extent of this video was I just wanted to catch you guys up and just let you know what's going on. Because there is some of you guys still interacting with the channel, and I appreciate it so much, especially in a world where I'm not completely pumping out content. Because it is hard. Like, I try my absolute best and try and get as much as I can into, like, my day-to-day life. And this content stuff is the absolute best part of my life. Like, being able to sit down and just type words and just talk about basketball in general. It's my Philadelphia 76ers. Would that be Moses Malone, perchance? Yeah, it is. There we go. So yeah, it is like the release of my life, and I have so much fun doing it. I'm trying to think of that Lakers year. Lakers in '85, even earlier Lakers. I'm seeing New York Knicks, which is it's Bernard King, maybe. No. See, this is where it starts to get hard, because this was all a million years ago. Is this Rick Barry? Yep, that Golden State Warriors year. The Portland Trailblazers year was probably Clyde the Glide. No, it was probably Sabonis. No, it's not. Wow. Yeah, the Dennis Johnson. I actually never would have got that in a million years. Sporkle has given me that one. Unsold for the Wizards. He was probably the Wizards' best player of all time, depending on who you ask. I would say so. The Wizards haven't been good in about 20 years. So, yeah, these things happen. But yeah, anyway, other than that, I'm sort of going to talk basketball now because I've done the extent of what I need. I'm going to try and be back to at least once a week with this long-form content. Like, obviously, I try to be as realistic as possible. Walt Frazier? No. Jesus, who was them early New York Knicks players? Robertson for... No, not Milwaukee Bucks back in the day. Damn. I'm actually starting to get a bit stuck here. And I have a feeling that I really shouldn't be. Ace. I don't know why I'm trying AC Green, but it was worth the effort. Havlicek, I think you spell his name. Yep. He was another one. Boston. What do we got? Boston, LA, New York, Milwaukee, LA. Who were them other LA? Oh, probably Jerry West. Yep, Jerry West was one of them. And the other Lakers that took over after the Jerry West were, golly. So you kind of do these years because the last 10 years prior to this was just Bill Russell, Bill Russell, Bill Russell, Bob Cousy once, Bill Russell, Bill Russell, Bill Russell. That's probably why the quiz cuts off here. I'll be completely honest. It makes the most sense as to why they've done that. But for the most part, yeah, I think I'm going to get back into this content once a week. Long form video. Shorts, I will continue to be going into. And it has also been, honestly, just a case of me, because I think I'm nearly done with this quiz, so I'm just going to talk. It's basically, like, this second half of the season, I don't know if everyone can agree, but there really just hasn't been tons going on. Like, there was some... There's a point now in the season where you're starting to empty benches. You're starting to get end of the rotation guys. People are starting to lock into playoff seeding, so they're starting to rest their team. Like, it's just that last sort of limp of that last 20 games to get through to the end of the season that you're kind of just waiting. So once the playoffs come around, I will be full steam ahead. But for this last 20 games or so, I think if there ever was a time for me to rest and relax and get myself all back together, it was probably right now. Like, it was probably the best time to do it. I don't know if you guys can agree. There has been crazy stuff going on, like stat lines and Bam's 83 and stuff like that going on. But at the same time, I think for me to take a break at this current point in time, I'm very happy with. I just completely forgot about Abdul-Jabbar. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Jojo White, Bill Walt. Did I not? Oh, I typed Vita Sabonis, not Bill Walt. Oh, no. That's a bad one. Cedric Maxwell. Kareem. I can't believe I just went to type Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with 5 seconds left. Lou Alcindor, which, for those of you who actually don't know, Lou Alcindor is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He completely changed his name. So, this person and this person are the same person. They just go by a different name. Willis Reed. Willis Reed was that one I was trying to think of. Will Chamberlain is a pretty bad miss, all things considered, because that was that 1 year that he did win it. So yeah, most of all, I kind of just want to thank you guys for hanging in there with me. It's a long process, and there's a lot of things that goes on in everybody's life, not just myself, where honestly, it sucks, but I can't change the outcome, and that's just how it is. And I need my time off as well. Because, yeah, we all live very busy lives, and we just need to rest and relax and deal with the things in our life. And yeah, until this, I mean, if you guys support the channel enough, I pray that this can be my full-time thing one day. And it can become the point where I can sit in front of this microphone every single day and give content out to you guys. Because I would absolutely love that. But until that day potentially comes, we got to be realistic. So anyway, without further ado, if you guys could like and subscribe, potentially if you have enjoyed the video and made it this far, that would be absolutely incredible. My camera needs to focus. There we go. Thank you. And yeah, I continue to pump out this short form content, and I hope you guys are enjoying that and continue interacting with it, because I like to reply to all of the comments that I get. If you have absolutely anything to say, just drop it in those comments. Let me know. I will respond to you guys as quickly as I can. And yeah, without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. It was a quick video, but a good one. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you guys.